Barnaby the bunny was not like other bunnies. While his siblings happily munched on carrots and clover, Barnaby craved adventure. An adventure, in Barnaby's mind, usually meant mischief. One sunny morning, Barnaby hopped out of his burrow, his nose twitching with excitement. Today, he declared to a passing ladybug, is a day for pranks. First, he went to visit Mrs. Hedgehog. Mrs. Hedgehog was known for her beautiful flower garden, and Barnaby, with a mischievous glint in his eye, decided to rearrange her flower pots. He swapped the roses with the tulips, the daisies with the lilies, until Mrs. Hedgehog's neat little garden was a jumble of colors. Chuckling to himself, Barnaby hopped towards Farmer Giles' field. Farmer Giles had just finished planting a row of juicy carrots. Perfect, thought Barnaby, and with a few swift kicks, he sent those carrots flying, scattering them all over the field. Next, he spotted Millie the mouse collecting berries for her family's lunch. Barnaby couldn't resist. He zoomed past Millie, creating a mini whirlwind with his speed, and whoosh! All the berries were scattered and rolling on the ground. Barnaby, with his heart thumping with excitement, thought, what a fantastic day! Everyone will be talking about my amazing pranks. But as the day wore on, Barnaby noticed something strange. Mrs. Hedgehog looked sad as she gazed at her messy garden. Farmer Giles was grumbling as he tidily picked up the carrots. And Millie the mouse was crying because she had no berries to take home to her family. Seeing their unhappy faces, Barnaby felt a strange feeling in his tummy. It wasn't excitement anymore. Was it sadness? He hadn't meant to make anyone unhappy. He just wanted to have some fun. Slowly, Barnaby went back to Mrs. Hedgehog's garden. He carefully put all the flower pots back in their places. Then he rushed to Farmer Giles' field and, carrot by carrot, helped him gather all the scattered vegetables. Finally, he found Millie the mouse and helped her collect every single lost berry. It took a long time, but Barnaby didn't give up. When he finished, he was tired, but he also felt a different feeling in his tummy now. It was warm and fuzzy, much nicer than the excitement of his pranks. Mrs. Hedgehog, Farmer Giles, and Millie the mouse were so surprised to see their things back in place. They smiled at Barnaby, thanking him for his help. Barnaby blushed, realizing that helping others felt much better than playing pranks. That day, Barnaby learned a valuable lesson. Mischief might seem fun for a little while, but true happiness comes from being kind and helpful. From that day on, Barnaby was known not for his pranks, but for his kindness. He was always ready to lend a paw, whether it was helping with the harvest, collecting berries, or simply sharing a juicy carrot with a friend. And that, Barnaby discovered, was the greatest adventure of all.